Hello everyone, I'm Hillary with Dominion Tea, and today we're going to talk about 100-year tea. So what is 100-year tea? We borrowed from a Korean encyclopedia published in 1614, the spice blend for a Korean wine called Baeksaeju. In the story in the encyclopedia, travelers in Korea were walking along a road and they come upon an elderly gentleman beating what appears to be an even older gentleman. And they stop and they ask him, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to do this to your elder." And the gentleman went and said, "That is not my elder, that is my son, and he did not follow my instructions of drinking a cup of Baeksaeju daily, and now he is older than I am." So, what's in that spiced wine blend that made his son, by not drinking it, look older than the father? Well, there's two Chinese ingredients that we're not going to be all that familiar with, which I'll touch on here in a second, plus some spices that are pretty well known here in the United States. So, of course, there's cinnamon, ginger, licorice root, and goji berry. So those we're all pretty familiar with. We cook with them here in the States. Then there's astragalus root. Now, astragalus root is kind of the cousin of the horseradish plant. It is native to northern China and Mongolia. But it doesn't taste like horseradish. In fact, it kind of tastes rather woody and dry. It actually is going to smooth out any grassiness that you're going to have in the green tea. What's interesting about astragalus root, it's been in Chinese medicine for centuries. It came onto the spotlight here in the US in the late 1990s, early 2000s, as US medicine started to study telomerase, which is the chemical produced in the human body to keep the telomeres at the end of our DNA intact when the DNA copies. And those telomeres, what scientists believe, shorten over time from repetitive copying, which is what causes our aging. And astragalus root happens to produce telomerase to help the telomeres repair themselves. The other Chinese ingredient in this is schisandra berry, which is the 5-spice berry or the 5-flavor berry. So it is sweet, salty, pungent. It looks like a super dark cranberry. And when you actually eat it, it's almost like you ate a cranberry and a blueberry all at the same time. So it's a fun and really in-depth flavor and an interesting dried fruit that you're not always going to get your hands on here in the US. But if you take those two ingredients, plus the cinnamon, the ginger, goji berry, and licorice root, blended in with the green tea, you get a nice kind of spicy tea that maybe, just maybe, might help you stop aging. But it's always fun to have those historic stories while you enjoy something new. So as you're exploring green tea, as we are this month in January, try a green tea with a little bit of spice and a slightly different flavor. If you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments. We hope you enjoyed learning more about tea with us. Hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when we add more videos to our channel. And check out the highlighted videos to learn even more about tea. And last but not least, you can check out all of the teas we talk about in our videos at dominiontea.com.